Alright, question 16 asks, what is the slope in the graph? What is the slope represented in the graph below? Okay, this does require us to remember what is the definition of a slope. Well, slope is rise over run, and slope is really just a rate. Right, so we can determine what the rate is by looking at what is the rise and what is the run. So the rise is the amount of revenue from the tickets, and the run is the total number of tickets sold. So this says that the slope is the revenue per number of tickets. Okay. So the rise is your total number of revenue, or the slope is your revenue divided by the number of tickets. Or basically, it's going to be the price per ticket. Okay? It's going to be A, the price per ticket. Because if you take your revenue and you divide it by the number of tickets, that will get you how much each ticket costs. So that is going to be our rate. Our rate is the dollars per ticket. And that's going to be A. Rather the same thing as saying price per ticket. Now it's not the revenue, because the revenue are the values on the y-axis. So for example, if you sold 5 tickets, you would make this much revenue. If you sold 10 tickets, your revenue would be this much. If you sold, this looks like, 12 tickets, your revenue would be this much. Okay, so it's not revenue. It's not profit from tickets, because the domain value is not graphing profit, it's graphing revenue. We don't know what our costs are, so if we know the revenue but we don't know the costs, we can't say what the profit is. And it's not the number of tickets sold, because the number of tickets is just the values along the x-axis. Okay? So it has to be the price per ticket. And again, we can show that using our rise over run. Because revenue divided by number of tickets is going to give us the price per ticket. And we can check just to make sure we are correct. We'll check the key. 16 is A, which is price per ticket.